You're watching the 2025 SCAC Fall Media Days. Today, we're taking a dive in the Schreiner University men's soccer program. The Mountaineers will once again be led as they head into the season under the guidance of head coach Dauren Bauer, along with leadership from senior Owen Comstock. And Coach Owen, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Coach, we'll open things up with you. Last season, coming off your third year with the program, this team continued to make strides, earning the most points on the table since 2015. I'm just interested how you kind of evaluate that progress and what areas of growth and improvement sort of stood out to you most with that 2024 team heading into this season.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the things that we focus on when we took over the program here was constantly just taking the steps and taking every single year kind of improving upon what we did before. But I think last year especially, the guys really bought into what we've been trying to make this program over the last couple of years. So I think that's kind of what made the big difference last year, that the buy-in to that and learning how that style is going to have to work and how hard it's going to have to be put forth in the SCAC.
Owen, coming into this season, obviously it's a big year for you, your senior year, and a big opportunity for this program. I'm just interested kind of what your mindset is from your standpoint as a senior leader coming into camp and, expanding on what Coach talked about and some of the things that's learned. What will you carry over from last season that will help this group in 2025?
Yes, sir. A big positive mindset. We got a lot of new guys in here, and I think they're going to bring a big leadership and positive mindset into it.
Coach, where have you kind of seen sort of the growth from the end of last season through spring ball into the preseason, these early returns, that has that kind of set the vibe, sort of set the mentality of this season? And just sort of what are you most excited about with this group as you get camp underway heading into 2025?
Yeah, I think the excitement has kind of started in last spring, and the intensity that came along with the comfortableness of the success of last year. So the intensity and competitiveness in practices in the spring was great. And now with the guys that we've kind of added in with this freshman class and transfers we have, all of that competitiveness and intensity has increased even greater already. And so that's probably the most exciting thing we're looking forward to, because everybody's really buying in, and that level of play overall is just increasing.
And it's cool to hear Coach just talk about kind of the excitement coming into this season with the growth that this program has had over these last few years. And you've certainly been a huge part of that. It's remarkable looking back, coming into this interview. You've started 40 of the 48 games you've played in, including all last season, coming off an all SCAC honorable mention a season a year ago. I'm just interested how much pride you take in terms of, being that consistent presence within this roster and within this lineup through your time there at Schreiner, and just how much did last season do in terms of building your confidence coming into this year?
Yes, sir. It helped with a lot of confidence. It came from the players around me. A lot of them, they just made me feel really comfortable. A lot of the older guys, they took me under, made me feel very comfortable. Now they're gone. Now we're the old guys. Some of my best friends, my roommates, all of them, everyone that's younger. And I just hope I can make the younger guys comfortable.
Coach, we've been talking about kind of the growth and the build of the program here. The SCAC, as we know, always a super competitive men's soccer league. But going into 2025, the tournament expands to a 6-team, SCAC tournament. And I'm just interested, from your standpoint, kind of what are the next steps? What's going to be key for this Schreiner men's program to be part of that conversation in the SCAC tournament as we, flip the calendar into October?
Yeah, honestly, the goal of this program hasn't really changed much. Even though we haven't made the tournament before, our goal is to win a championship. And that's what we're going to strive for. We know it's a big step forward, but that's ultimately our goal, and that's what it's going to be every year, and that's what we're going to work towards too.
And finally, Owen, as we wrap up with you, I'm just interested in what you want the fans to know about the mentality of this team, the style of play that you expect this 2025 Mountaineers program to put out in the field day in and day out.
Yes, sir. Going to be very entertaining. We love to keep the ball, but we're going to like to score. We got a lot of good players this year, and there's going to be a lot of scoring this year from all of these guys.
And lastly, Coach, as we wrap up with you, just giving you the last word. There's so much obviously exciting around this program coming into this season, and that's due to the hard work that you and leaders like Owen have put in over these past few years. So just, when you think about this season, what are you looking forward to most? What do you want fans and supporters to know about this group to set the table for this 2025 season?
Yeah, kind of what Owen said. He's like, we're really excited about the group we brought in, but we're excited about our returners, and we think it's a really good mix that's going to provide some exciting soccer. But I think some of the excitement also around our program right now is, we got a new soccer field. We're ready to get started on it, and so it looks like a brand new kind of program coming up, and so we're hoping to build upon that and kind of set the tone for years to come.
Schreiner University head men's soccer coach Dauren Bauer, along with leadership from senior Owen Comstock. Coach Bauer and the Mountaineers will open up the 2025 campaign when they get on the road at UMHB on August 29th. Coach Owen, thanks so much for your time today. Best of luck as you march forward throughout the rest of the 2025 season.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.